We talk about the French, their 30-hour work week. And,
we've had people come to this seminar that read the book, The 4-Hour Work Week.
Yeah, but you know that guy spends about 90 hours a week promoting his book.
Correct.
Tim Ferriss.
So there's something wrong with it.
Next week he does probably the 4-hour billionaire also.
He's done a 4-hour workout, or 4-hour body, 4-hour body, and
now 4-hour chef.
Has he?
Yeah.
Chef, food.
Actually, I'd like that.
You mean like cooking?
Yeah.
I'll be damned. Any questions? Before we go on to the different types of finance, so we're going to have a role play. Okay? We're going to have, you've been turned down 5 times in a row. And now this is your last-ditch effort in your mind. It's not last-ditch, because 5 times is not a big deal to be turned down. But in your little pea brain, it's your last-ditch effort. It's your fucking do or die. Okay? This is it.
This is it.
There ain't no more. And what are you going to do about it? And I'm going to set up the circumstances. Chip is going to be the desperate guy looking for money. Okay? We're going to have Robert, Bavarian Bob, and Ricardo, the bankers. He sent you his dream team. He sent you the chairman. This is an internet deal, which may not be that far from the truth, trying to raise money for an internet deal. He's been successful. He's been in the internet business 10 years, more or less. He's had a couple of successful joint ventures. He has offices now in Bucharest and Silicon Valley. No, he's got offices in Bucharest. He wants to move to Silicon Valley. And he wants €5 million to move, set up shop in Silicon Valley. $5 million make it, not euros, excuse me. And so far, he hasn't met the right financial institution to do it. Now, you are a Silicon Valley financial institution. The mistake that he made previous to this is he was trying to finance it not out of Silicon Valley. So now he's come to Silicon Valley. Muhammad has come to the mountain to get the money. Ricardo and Robert are experienced Silicon Valley investors, and they have seen slick people like Chip before.
So we're not the bank, we're investors.
No, financial institution.
Okay.
You've seen slick people before, and you realize that the majority of the people that come to the Silicon Valley fail. Okay, but you've also were one of the initial investors in Facebook. You were one of the initial investors in several other successful ventures, and he's been referred to you by somebody that turned him down, but he said that you were the right guys to talk to. Is that the framework? You got it?
Sure, I don't know what product to pitch exactly, because I cannot disclose one of the projects I have.
Okay. Well, you pitch...
I just come up with something.
Yes, okay. Scoot out here.
So this is how this, so shall we come?
No, you come out. It's better to come. It's better for the film, too.
Okay.
I will. Don't worry. No. Safe.
I was kidding.
Hello.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Good afternoon, Ricardo. Where is it?
Okay, so right now we have offices in Bucharest, and we have about 50 employees over there. The revenue is
50.
Yeah, 50. The revenue is about 2 million per month, and the profitability is usually from 500,000 to 700,000. And we're looking right now for capital to move to
500, 700
yeah
per month.
Yeah, per month.
It's euros or dollars or what?
Dollars, US dollars. And I'm looking currently for approximately 5 million euros, which is in dollars 6.5 probably.
It's not what I got here.
6.5 US dollars.
Yeah, I also got dollars here.
Okay.
So you changed your mind? Is it
Well,
is it wrong?
initially we thought it's 5 million euros. We thought. So I mean, calculating in dollars because you're from Silicon Valley, it's 6.5 million dollars.
Okay.
Yeah. And we need this money in order to secure advertising and secure some people because I have been doing this model for the last 9 years, and I can show you the track record of successes. And
Why did Jacob Spitzer turn you down? I know he sent you to us. But,
I mean, right now he is currently interested in different kind of deals, and he liked this deal. However, I think he wanted to refer someone that is more targeted and more customized to my needs, current needs, and that's why.
okay. And what exactly does your business do?
Our business sells information products from how to survive an incoming disaster to how
What
to
sort of disaster? Global?
any disaster like Superstorm Sandy or like Katrina
Okay.
or like a hurricane, you know,
Mhm.
or in case we have some other social issues like it happened in Greece, where a lot of street
Okay.
movements happened, and I mean probably it's happening sometimes right now in Cyprus.
Okay, and what sort of products are you selling?
From e-books to physical products to interviews to
Interviews meaning?
meaning interviews with gurus, with survival gurus, to workshops.
In what sort of format? Are they sort of
Audio. So someone, a moderator.
CDs or
Yeah.
downloadable?
Yeah. Everything.
You got to move the whole business, or will there an office be left in Bucharest, and will the business model stay in Bucharest, or will it just move?
Well, we will just add on top of the Bucharest office, which will remain the main operational office, since we have cheaper support over there, cheaper technical staff over there. We will create a bigger department for marketing and by marketing and also for legal issues. So we want to have.
And who are your clients?
We sell B2C, business to consumer, and the clients are all over the world, primarily in English-speaking countries, but we have developed partnerships to speak in other countries like China, Germany.
What sort of age group?
We focus mainly on the 45 plus year olds, from 45 to 70,
Okay.
and usually males. However, it depends on the market. I mean, we can target either males or females, depending on the markets.
Okay, and well, you say you've got 2 million per month turnover. How many months have you been hitting that sort of target?
For the past couple of months. Like
2 months.
No, 4 months, yeah. And before that we were at about, I mean, I can give you the so to say, the P&L right now, but usually here it's like, in the last 2 months it's like 2 millions, and before that is...
So what's your
1
lowest
million.
month in the last year?
Lowest month was, I think...
Last year, he said.
Last year. I think
In the last 12 months?
150 or something. That was when a product imploded, and I had like an
And do
issue.
you have audited accounts?
Audited accounts? Well, yeah, we have audited accounts.
Who are your auditors?
By the biggest, one of the biggest accounting firms in Romania.
Would we know them?
No, but we can give you the full reference. We don't use one of the big fours. because I don't think it's worth right now for the operational costs, the value that they provide.
I think we'd be looking for all this account from
Sure, we can do that. We can
probably
do that.
one of,
You said you made 150K per month the last year?
1 month. That was the lowest month.
lowest
The
month.
lowest month.
The lowest month,
Yeah.
and the whole year?
The whole year was around 10 million.
Uh-huh.
And how much profit?
How much profit? Usually it's from 40 to 50%.
Okay, and
Do you think you will add some revenue with the new efforts you're going to do in Silicon Valley?
Yeah, I think this can make the business go to the next level, which to us means $10 million per month and about $120 million per year.
what did you do with the 2.5 million profit?
We had to pay some dividends to the executive people and like the people that have stock options in the company.
Do you have a formal agreement for that, or is that just?
Yeah, we have an agreement, we can give you all the papers. I mean, of course, if we sign the non-disclosure,
So what will you be spending the $5 million or
6.5.
$6.5 million on?
We will be spending it on advertising budgets, on staff, and on product
Do you
creation.
need more
What-
staff?
what-
You've got 50 already.
Yeah, we need more key players to add to the top management.
On which time frame you want to spend this money?
We want to spend it in 3 months.
You spend it in 3 months? Uh-huh, okay.
Dan, how long do you want us to go?
Okay,
Moving on.
I'm just gonna really stop you. Okay, I'm gonna interject here, okay. What they're looking for, they haven't used the word, they weren't looking to see if the product has traction, okay? They want to see the fact that he has gone, has a geometric rise so quickly, which is possible. I know, I look at his numbers, it's very possible, but that will make the guys that are putting up the money uncomfortable. Because whatever goes up like this, with the greatest respect, like an erection, can go down like an erection when you're done. and they know that, and because that's why I prefaced that these guys have funded these kind of deals. And they've funded successful deals like Facebook, et cetera, et cetera. Now they're just getting over the smarting the Facebook investment you made.
I was hoping that he said you would spend it in 1 year, and I would have asked what this is the free cash flow you made in profit, and so
No.
I would say...
He didn't tell you anything about
don't need the money.
Mercedes.
Yeah,
He went to Bangkok.
Then I
And he
would
went,
say he doesn't need any money.
no. Yeah, and the truth of the matter is because in the
I
last
don't need money, so
Okay, and
I'm not insisting on it.
yeah, in the last 2 or 3 months, if he made that kind of money, 2 or 3 million, he really wouldn't. What he needs is, we want to set up an infrastructure, office space, we want to move certain people here, and I want to go around the United States for not just advertising, but around the marketing.
No, all the numbers are just for the sake of the exercise.
No, I understand that, but I'm just saying for the-
Yeah,
Someone
but
is
what I
recording.
would be looking for is
But-
that he would have taken some of that money, kept it aside, put some, at least a deposit down on what he's doing, or, you know, he'd have $1 million left over, or...
Yeah,
that's
there
what I
was
would
one part he
expect.
But then we
mentioned,
would have taken this.
we're
Maybe
going
spend
to
this
use part of the
3 months
proceeds
in
to
1
pay
year.
dividends.
yeah.
That's
we
a
have
dangerous
no risk.
word that the bankers will
Yeah,
not
yeah.
Get some earnings.
The other thing is he wouldn't use part of the proceeds to pay dividends, because you guys don't want to hear that he's paying dividends, because you want him to plow all the cash back
Yeah.
into the company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and if in fact, you know, you're here, you asked him why did this guy turn you down. That was a pretty good answer, which you gave. It wasn't in his portfolio now. That's an all right answer. But one of the questions that you guys would ask is, okay, you got. Let's spend a little time on your board of directors. Who is able to help you make it to the next level? Who is going to be involved in the Silicon Valley office? Are these guys Bucharest, Romanian guys swinging from the trees, or are these guys international businessmen? You'd focus in on that. You'd also focus in on the fact that if you're able to make this kind of jump, what can you tell us that's not confidential? What can you tell us? And these guys would have signed an NDA anyway. What can you tell us to lead us to believe that we're not as apprehensive that you went up like this and you can go down like this? Because, I mean, $6.5 million is roughly 50 or 60% of your last year's revenue. So that's a big cash influx. So, and if they gave you the money, or if they were serious about it, they'd say, okay, well, I'll tell you what, we'll give you $1.5 million over the first 90 days, we'll give you $1 million over the blah, blah, blah. They salami it, so they base it against performance. Because the thing about the internet is you can have stardom virtually overnight. But that stardom isn't necessarily sustainable. And so what they're going to try to do is protect their interests and the people that put up the money for the venture capital fund. But funding the kind of stuff that Chip does isn't easy. That's why I wanted to do it, and I wanted you to understand it's not easy. People often think, they made $250,000 a week, but the next week they may do $60,000, and their spend to generate the 60 might be more than the revenue that they brought in. So it's a very tricky balance, and then that's why there's so many people that fail that go to Silicon Valley, and that's why the guys that make the successful investments are suspect at best. But anyway, it was a good try. Thank you very much. Okay. Yeah, Megan, that's fine.